Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today, and I just want to share with you a little thought. People on a video that I've been making have been saying, Jay, you're over the top about this gay issue, it's not taking away your freedom. And there's an article here in the Christian Voice, same-sex marriage threatens freedom. Now, in the next few days, I'll be reading out information, and the information in this article, you will not believe how well researched this article is of the persecution that's gone on by the gay mafia on Christianity and Christians in the UK. The list of information will be astounding to you, of the case courts and many examples of people being persecuted and their voice silenced on the gay rights issue from a Christian perspective. But I'll just give you a little taste of this article, which I'm going to read in the next few days, lots of it, so you get the full research of this article. And there's a governor, an American governor in 2008, fighting against same-sex marriage in the state of California. Dennis Pager wrote a revealing article entitled California Decision Will Radically Change Society. Prager pointed to some possible consequences to allowing gay marriage, and he said this: outside of their outside of their homes, young girls will be discouraged from imagining one day marrying their Prince Charming. To do so would be declared heterosexist, morally equivalent to racist. Rather, they will be told to imagine a prince or princess. School books will not be allowed to describe marriage in male-female ways alone. Little girls will be asked by other girls and by teachers if they want one day to marry a man or a woman. Any advocacy of man-woman marriage alone will be regarded morally as hate speech, and shortly thereafter will be deemed so in law. Companies that advertise engagement rings will have to show a man putting a ring on a man's finger. If they show only a woman's finger, they will be boycotted, just as a company having racist ads would be now. Films that only show man-woman married couples will be regarded as antisocial and as morally irresponsible as films that show people smoking have become. Traditional Jews and Christians, i.e. those who believe in the divine scripture, will be marginalized. Okay? So that is from a governor of 2008. Sorry, no, it was American radio show host, column and author Dennis Prager, I think it is. So he was he was a show host, not a governor. Sorry. So that just gives you an example of someone who's seen the coming tyranny that's coming upon us. And I'll just give you an example of the tyranny that is coming upon us. In October 2001, a pensioner held up a sign that said "Stop immorality, stop homosexuality, stop lesbianism, Jesus is Lord." He faced abuse from a crowd, which culminated in the police arresting and then convicting him under the Public Order Act 1986 for being insulting. Now this was a pensioner, an elderly man, okay? In November 2003, I'm just giving you a taste, the Bishop of Chester was questioned over his views on homosexuality by Chester police after commenting that psychiatrists could help homosexuals to reorientate themselves. The Crown Prosecution Service eventually dropped the case, saying the bishop had committed no crime. And I can go on and on and on of cases of so many people being persecuted by the gay rights lobby and the governments who are siding with the gay rights lobby. Okay? So same-sex marriage does threaten freedom, and I'm going to be making a lot of videos about it in the next few days. I'm going to be writing to our Prime Minister, David Cameron, and I am going to go on civil disobedience. I am going to start doing what Martin Luther King did. I'm going to be doing the same here in the UK. I'm going to be standing up for Christian human rights, and I'm going to be doing direct civil disobedience, in non-violent means, like Gandhi, like Martin Luther King. And I'm going to be standing up for Christian rights, because I'm sick and tired of this gay rights mafia that's in government, and these gay rights activists who are stripping away and taking away our Christian freedoms. Okay? And I want to stand up for our rights and everybody else's rights of freedom of conscience. And I have tons of documentary evidence in this article to prove that what I'm saying is not hairy-fairy. It's based in hard, concrete, researched information. Okay? So bring it on, because you're not going to win. We will stand up for our human rights, that we all have freedom of conscience, and you cannot draconianly, tyrannically force people to believe something that they don't believe in. There we are. That's what I think. Take care.